Hello guys and welcome back to another Roblox video. This is the second part of the video of me obtaining the new godly Shinra, and in this second part we'll do a showcase. Not more of a showcase as my Shinra is not even an overload, but I will just show you how Shinra works. I will show you all of his 6 forms, and yeah, that's basically it, no more. So before continuing, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's start right away. Now, how do our new godly works? Our new godly have 6 forms, and those forms depends on the element of your team. What does it mean? Even though our godly Shinra is an fire unit, he counts as a neutral. Not even like a neutral, he counts as an empty space. Basically empty space. He has no element. So for example, if I will take this team, where there would be 2 fire and 2 dark units, technically there is 2 dark units, so our Shinra would become a dark unit. I guess you got me. So now we're just gonna do 6 teams. The first one would be fire team. Okay, we're here with our fire team. I mean, it's not like a fire team. I just got all fire units that was in a quick access for my mouse. And now our enemies, because of our godly's passive, are taking plus 25 team element advantage damage as they are green enemies, the nature enemies, and Shinra is a fire unit now, as he absorbed the elements of our team. So now he is dealing not the 300 but 325% of the damage, and this is not that big of a boost to be honest. But if your only dot unit is right in the team, and there are like almost none other dot fire units, then you actually want to get Shinra as a leader, but usually in a fire team you want to get Pride as a leader. Now let's finally stop yapping. Oh my god, I was not upgrading my idol. Let's upgrade our Shinra. He has a passive on placement, he has a passive on placement in all type of forms, and a fire one is a heat link. This unit's sunburn damage is buffed by 35% when attacking an enemy under a surface of burn. So basically, you want to have fire team with dot damage dealers, so you want to have Bright as your lead. And he has 2 types of burns, a sunburn, just an upgraded version of a regular burn, and a scorched, which is very good. Curse, it curse enemies to take 50% more damage to all sources of burn for 15 seconds. And yeah, this effect has a cooldown for 35 seconds per enemy, but usually in under those 15 seconds, enemy they're just dying, actually, if it's not a boss. So this is an extremely good buff for your dot damage, so yeah, you want to get a dot damage team. Now let's just see his final upgrades, as yeah, he's not even an overload, his damage is not that good, but anyways, his damage is insanely good still, without any traits. Also, his moves are different. His moves are different on every single form. On the upgrade 7, he becomes full OE. Will he keep this full OE? I don't think so. Let's see. Boom. Yeah. He's getting a circle. Yeah, it's giant one, but still a circle. And on level 12, those are his stats. With glitched, obviously it would be 1,000,000,000% better. And now he's getting the volcanic eruption. Upon activation, enemies take 100% more damage from all burn sources and 50% more elemental damage from fire element units. Permanently it creates Scorch on all enemies currently in this unit range, and enemies which are under the Scorch effect after the use of this ability will take 5 this unit damage and have Blaze inflicted off that multiplier after every 150 seconds. This sounds like a very good buff. Kinda even like a nuke. Super mini tiny nuke. But just a buff. This buff is super good as you can use it more than 1 time. It has a 300-second global cooldown. Usually it will be around 2 times when you can use this buff, if the stage is not super short. So yeah, we'll just use it, no animation, nothing. Now the buff is just working, and that's kinda it. Again, I will not show all, I will just show the passives and abilities, so let's move on the second team. And the next team would be a water team. And this might be the best form of our Shinra, as I remember, as to be honest I don't remember that much. Yeah, this form is just insane. In this form, Shinra is just an incredibly crazy support. On placement, 2000 yen, he's getting the Blizzard. Almost the best slow in the game, as this slow is slow, but technically it counts as a stun, as you're removing a movement speed by 100%, 100, it's a stun, enemies can't move, and this is also a dot damage thing, yeah? And obviously he's getting his passive, which is an elemental synergy water. Deal 100% damage to fire enemies. And all water units in range receive a blessing from this unit. This blessing increases the damage by 15% just by placing the burning hero, and the range by 20%, permanent until unit is sold. So we're placing Isagi, and he's getting an Alado blessing. You see, 1.53 million, while his true damage is 1.33 million. Now we place Cosmic Garu, boom, he is getting a passive 8.8 million, when his placement damage is 7.65 million. So yeah, this is actually insane. This unit is just an insane support, but this is only a start. Let's continue to upgrade him. As you can see, his range is incredibly good, as with glitched we're getting something around 30 plus range, yeah, if I'm right. So yeah, his range would be extremely good. Now on upgrade 7 he is again becoming full OE, and if I'm right he'll keep it. Yeah, he'll keep it, and his range would be even bigger and crazier. Again, 0 traits. Oh, okay, he has an eagle eye, which is plus 15 range. But yeah, still, his range is insane. And he's getting an ice terrain. Freeze all enemies in the map for 25 seconds. Mini time stop. Once this freeze wears off, deal 5x damage to all enemies in range, and all water element units deal 50% more damage for the next 100 seconds. And again, you can use this ability more than one time. The gap between the buff is 200 seconds, and dealing 50% more damage for 100 seconds is insane. So yeah, Water Shinra is an extremely crazy buffer. Let's place Cosmic Garu, let's max him out, and let's give him a cosmic mode. We have 613 million damage. This is already with 15% bonus for the damage. Now we're gonna hit the Galactic Destroyer. Sadly, it's not a Nightmare Inf, so yeah, he'll probably not even get any damage. Still, let's use this. Boom, yeah, 0 damage gained. We're using Ice Terrain, and now... Oh, I see. You are not getting that direct buff of a damage, but actually he's just making 50% more damage. So now his damage is around 800 million. So yeah, Water Shinra is just an incredibly crazy, super crazy support, and at the same time a damage dealer. But now it's time for the next team, which would be the nature team, a green team. To be honest, I don't remember what Shinra do in the green team, so now we'll see. Let's place him, and oh yeah, he has an accelerate, which decreases the dot proc time. And to be honest, write down in comments, is this even good? Like, why do you even need this for a green team? I don't know. He also have a Foral Precision. Every 5 attacks, this unit has a 0.6% to instantly kill an enemy. I mean, maybe this is good for like tournaments, sometimes, but I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. Let's upgrade him. He also becomes full OE on upgrade 7. I guess almost all of the forms are becoming full OE on upgrade 7. They just change the form afterwards. Also, different forms have different costs. I didn't pay attention to it, but I guess all of the previous forms, they were decently the same. All I know is that the dark form is insanely expensive, if I remember right. I don't know, maybe it got changed or some, we'll see. Boom, he stays at the full OE, which is insanely good for the tournaments again, but his cooldown is extremely high. Obviously 0 trait, but anyways. He is getting the ability. Upon activation, decrease the health of all enemies in range by 15% of the current health point. Yeah, I remember this form, and this is probably the worst form of the Shinra, and it's a nature form. I mean, I can defend it, as our Shinra is a fire unit, so his nature form would be very bad, but I don't know. Anyways, this is not good. Like, why would it not be at least 15% of the max health points? Why would be 15% of the current health points? This is insane. But yeah, maybe kinda good unit for tournaments, still extremely expensive for tournaments. Those would be very specific tournaments. Yeah, green team is not looking that good. But what about a neutral team? Yeah, you heard me right. Our Shinra can be neutral. So let's place him. Still, while he's neutral, he's getting his regular aura, which is a red one. But if we'll click on his passive, we'll see that he don't have any burn, kinda high damage. he was not having this damage, and he has a neutral passive in opposite direction. This unit nullifies its weakness against water enemies, dealing neutral damage to them. So yeah, I kinda lied to you. Our Shinra is a fire unit. His element is just not working while he is choosing the element of your team. He is not counting his element, but his fire unit. Yeah, that was my mistake. Anyways, this passive is kinda, I don't know, it's super specific. I don't like it that much. Let's see, maybe his further upgrades are insane. Again, full E on upgrade 7. The question is, will he keep his full E? And yeah, this form is also extremely expensive. Like, it's only upgrade 8, but I need to spend 150 yen to fully max him out. And what I have seen, all of the neutral units, they are super expensive. Saitama, just absurdly expensive unit. Time Goddess, not that expensive, but she's also kinda expensive if we're talking about her last upgrade. And Shinra, neutral, is also expensive. Upgrade 9. To go to the upgrade 10 we need 250k. To go to the upgrade 11 we need 400k. Oh my god, he's absurdly expensive. But this form might get the biggest damage. I don't know actually. So let's see, the Kick of Despair, 400k, boom. He is losing his full E. Okay, I already don't like this upgrade, yeah. And the last one is 727, and the last one is 600k, boom. Okay, so this is his damage, kinda good range. And he's getting the ability called Fabric of Reality. Send all enemies back to spawn and decrease all units' ability cooldowns by 90%. Oh yeah, I remember, this is insane. Enemies who were affected by this rewind will be permanently slowed by 20% of the speed they had when being rewinded. This will also deal 150 billion damage and reduces all enemies' health points by 5%. So this unit is actually insane. This is an incredibly good nuke, which gives us an opportunity to nuke almost twice. Obviously, this 10% that will still left for our unit's abilities cooldowns, this is a lot, but still, this is this is actually an insane ability. But to get to this ability, you need to spend bazillions of yen, so I guess you can use this only in the infinity type of content, or you might use this in the leaderboard run, when you can farm for 20 minutes straight. So yeah, now let's wait for our Saitama to get his ability, we'll pop it up and see how the cooldown will decrease. So let's test it. Let's click the serious sneeze. Now our Saitama sneezes, and he has a 900-second cooldown. Now we're using the Fabric of Reality. Sadly, no animation. Yeah, super unfortunate. And now, yeah, there are like 90 seconds left, so we can double nuke the Saitama nuke, and if we'll get a Wukong in our team, the Nature Godly, our Saitama would deal totally 1200 of his damage. Oh my god. Yeah, this unit's form is extremely good for super special conditions, but hitting those super special conditions would be just insane. Now we're gonna review the dark element. This is almost the last form. We still have the dark, this form, and the light element, and this form is extremely expensive. Also, probably not that much as a neutral, but also expensive. And I don't remember if it's that good or not. We'll see, we'll see. Let's place our Shinra. His aura is looking extremely bossy, look at him. And oh yeah, he has a black flames. This is kinda good flame, kinda, as the duration of this flame is 10 seconds. The damage is insane, but the duration is too long. Like Benimaru's duration on placement is 3 seconds, not 10 seconds, 3 seconds. So Benimaru is just a perfect unit for the black flames, perfect user of the black flames. Shinra, nah. But let's see his passive. When attacking dark element enemies, so his element enemies, he's dealing 100% more damage to them, and each time he attacks one, slow them by 35% of the current speed for 8 seconds, 20-second cooldown. If unit is stunned, remove the stun and deal 5x current damage to all enemies in range. Yeah, I remember this. This is super weird. Like, it feels like it's just a passive for being a passive. You need a dark team for a light element, but this unit attacks more to the dark team, so you want to bring him on a light team, but when you're bringing him on a light team, he becomes a light unit, so I don't get this passive. Like, yeah, the 5x current damage damage to all enemies in range is insane. If the stage permanently stuns you, this would be just stupidly powerful. But I just don't know. Let's see. Let's upgrade him. And yeah, he's super expensive. I just clicked through all the upgrades and he's getting a D-spare. Upon activation, remove 35% of the strongest enemy in range health points instantly. Should not work on bosses. Why do right should not? Maybe it's not working on bosses. Why should? Like, it might work on bosses. Anyways, I'm too tired to even think. Inflict a permanent variant of despair on all enemies in range, which makes enemies take 50% more damage from all elements except dark element. What? Slows enemies down by 20% of the current speed, makes them take 15% more dot damage and take 15% more crit damage. Additionally, deal 100% damage to all enemies on the map. This form feels like, yeah, I will put little bit of that and little bit of that, and on top I will put little bit of that. This is such a trash form. Literally, this dark form is super bad. Obviously, in extremely specific conditions, this is extremely good thing. Like, yeah, okay, like, it's okay. It's not as good, it's not as usable as previous forms. So I don't even want to spend that much time on this form. Let's just go and check the last one. So let's finally see, and I will be done with this probably 1 hour video, I don't know. I have filmed the content for like 3 separate videos. Anyways, on placement, our Shinra is getting a bolt effect, which is like a kinda stun, and very good addition to his DPS. And he's getting an overload burst. Every 150 seconds, deal 5x this unit current damage and apply bolt of that multiplier. For every enemy that dies through this, plus 1% range, cap of 30%, permanent. Enemies who are hit by this passive take 20% more damage from this unit for the next 30 seconds. Super random, like 150 seconds, this is a lot. But in the tournaments, very good actually. If you need a light element for a tournament, Shinra would deal just very tasty damage. Let's upgrade him. On the upgrade 7 again he's getting full E, but I don't think that he'll stay with it. Yeah, he will become Cone. And on upgrade 12, he's extremely expensive, or isn't he? I don't know. He's getting a lightning shower. Upon activation, deal 50% X damage and apply bolt of that multiplier to all enemies in range. For the next 30 seconds, all incoming ball and plasma damage is increased by 50%. 500-second cooldown for such kinda mid ability is a lot. But anyways, very good ability and just very good form in total. Extremely big range. When he'll scale through his passive, it would be even bigger. So in tournaments, this unit is just insane. He's actually very good. And yeah, finally I will say those words. I guess it's gonna be it for today's video. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think about this unit? And yeah, I hope you'll have a nice day, guys, and see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves and peace.